Hey everybody, welcome to your November monthly reading where we are connecting to our 11th chakra. We've been looking at chakras all year long, starting way back in January, and we're on the 11th chakra, almost to the end of the year. I can't believe it. But this 11th chakra is known to more connect our human sphere to the supernatural. They say you access it with your hands and your feet, and the shamans would use the chakra to produce magic and influence the physical world. It's kind of known like for the mind over matter. And we can see how the mind is a significant influence over our physical world, because really we don't see the world as it is, we see the world as we are. So it's that projection, it's how we see the entire world. So for this reading for this month, we're going to be looking at what does spirit want us to know about our mind world. So, of course, we have a reading for each individual zodiac sign, and we're going to jump into yours right now. All right, Aquarians, this is your monthly energy update. And if you're new to my channel, what I do each month is I do take a tarot deck and I split up the major arcana from the four suits of the minor arcana. And the major arcana just represents the overall energy for the month, which in this case, we're asking more about the mind world and what's going on with you, your air signness. Of course, being an air sign, you are always up in your mind, right? I know, I am an Aquarian Sun, so I get it. This month I am using the Spirit Song Tarot. All the cards I use in a reading I do list in the description box below. But we'll get started here and just see what Spirit and Creator want all of you Aquarians to know about your mind world. Do this a good shuffle. All right. So what would you like our Aquarians to know, please? All right. Right off the bat, you've got the Shaman card, Divine Wisdom. Love, love, love this for you. Yeah, definitely. It's usually the Hierophant, and this is moving up in your spiritual path, moving up in your spiritual knowledge. And, of course, we were even just saying that the 11th chakra, that shamans use this chakra to produce magic and to impact and kind of manifest things into the physical world. So this is you definitely using this power, which makes sense. You are 11th house in the astrological chart. So 11th chakra, 11th house, boom, here you are. So great message. I love it. And then we're also going to use the Shaman's Dream Oracle to see what else they'd like to add to this journey, this higher level of spiritual knowledge. It could also mean that you are using the wisdom that you have to help others to become like a spiritual teacher, but definitely sharing your knowledge with others. It is the age of Aquarius too, so Aquarian energy is to help see things in a different way. The old ways of looking at things aren't working anymore. This is about finding new ways to help the humanity move to its next kind of level of evolution or whatever it might be. So let's take a look here. Actually, this one at the bottom here is what came out before the rest of them went sliding. So this is the card. And you've got the perfect storm, the courage to step into life. Power number 44. So that is definitely stepping up to a new level. Because usually master numbers are 11, 22, 33, 44. There's like a debate on whether it's a master number or not, but I feel it is, because it's like taking it even to a higher level, which I feel is what you're doing. And this message is very clear with that. And it says, when the perfect storm appears, it cautions you to be ready for an exciting, if turbulent time. The winds are picking up, and you need to make sure that you are close to the eye of the storm, or you will be buffeted by gusts that may take you far from where you need to be. The key is to remain centered and balanced and bear witness as the forces build in intensity. Notice how the loose stuff is starting to fly around, and recognize how little of it you truly need. Let go of those thoughts, those beliefs, and those attitudes that clutter your heart and cloud your mind. Then the storm will be absolutely perfect for you. If you wonder what you might lose during the perfect storm, know that it is those things we are most attached to that are taken first, as if life were trying to unburden us of our righteous self-importance. Let it all go with the wind. The less you resist the change brought by the perfect storm, the happier you will be. Ride the winds to your next destination. Embrace the rain or the snow. Remember that every time you try to argue with nature, you lose. The perfect storm can also be a call for you to seize the moment. There might be a great opportunity that you need to take advantage of right now. Carpe diem. Here, time is of the essence. It may be gone shortly, so do not hesitate. Go ahead, bite off more than you can chew, and take the storm on in all its terrifying greatness, experiencing the fullness of life. You will succeed. Wow, I love that. This is great for us. I'm loving it. All right. So next we're going to move into the 4 suits of the minor arcana, which do represent 4 different areas of the human existence. We'll start off with the first element, which is fire. Normally wands in the standard tarot, they call it acorns here. And it is your drive, your ambition, your passion, your inspiration, your overall energy. So this is going to be what Creator and Spirit want you to know about your energetic experience during the month of November. So for November... Okay, they do want that one right there. And you have the 6 of acorns, success and triumph. So, the 6 of wands, the 6 of acorns is about recognition. And I really feel, especially with this card, mention it here too, this is about public recognition. You're being seen. With whatever you're doing, people do notice you. And again, coming back to this shaman and sharing this information and your wisdom with the world, I really feel this is a strong, putting us out there. It's also about the internet, it's like web-based stuff. A lot of that is that Aquarian high-tech kind of energy too. So if you're looking to start some sort of web-based, thing that's out in the, internet and out into the world, this would be a great thing for you too. It doesn't mean that's for everyone, but definitely they just tapped on my brain for that. And then we'll look in the divine guidance cards here and just see what else they would like you to know around your energetic experience for the month of November. All right. So what else for our Aquarians, please? All right. You actually do get 2. Okay. Oh my gosh. So you do get master number 33 that I was talking about comes up here, as well as number 42. Now, I do call these the spiritual inkblot test, which they're fractal imaging. But I always say whatever you see in these is also a special message for you. So if you see something different than what this book has, where the author had the interpretations that she picked up on them, definitely follow those for you. So we'll take a look here. We'll start with the number 33, which is the Lion's Guide. And it says, the Lion Guide is here to help you awaken the sleeping lion that lies within you. Your inner lion is a powerful, resourceful, and is mighty. You really do hold the strength and the courage to do whatever needs to be done. It is time to let the world hear you roar. Lion Guide is here to help you realize that you do rule your inner and outer worlds, and to energetically claim your throne as the rightful ruler of your kingdom. Once you do, you will step into your role as a leader with ease. Yep. Definitely, there's a pretty clear message here for you guys, for all of us. I will claim that too. And then you have the Light Body Guide. So 2 guides coming in. I love this. It says, lately, you may have noticed some strange things happening within you. Your light body is moving into a higher vibration, and as this shift occurs, you may not feel like your normal self. This guide has come to let you know that being absent-minded, forgetful, unclear in your thinking, or feeling heart palpitations and other strange sensations is perfectly normal during this time. Light Body Guide encourages you to drink lots of water and get plenty of rest. The butterfly over his heart is a symbol for you to contemplate. He is there to reassure you that you'll be back to feeling normal very soon. Wow. Wow. You just can't make this up. I love it. 2 guides coming in here for you and taking you to your greatness, giving you downloads, helping you move into this higher place. So next we'll move into the earth element, which is normally pentacles in this standard tarot. It is crystals in this deck. And where this is about your energy and this is about your inner thoughts and inner emotions, this is the only suit that's about the outside world. So this is all about the characters that are on stage with you and the props on stage, including your own body, your possessions, it's your job, all that stuff in the outside world. So this is what Spirit wants you to know about your physical adventure during the month of November. So what else for our Aquarians, please? Okay, they do want to that one right here. And you've got the 3 of crystals. 3 of Pentacles. This is all about being your authentic self and following your authentic path. Don't be drawn off by other people's supposed to's and shoulds and need to's and what they think you should do. And don't be afraid that you're going to let people down or what, that you're not doing what they think you should do, or, people who are supporting you. Don't get drawn off because people are saying, hey, I think you should do this, and you might try to do it this way. And, we're afraid to lose their support. And so we kind of go off our authentic path instead of sticking to it. This is definitely saying stick to your authentic path. This leadership, this teaching, this whatever this is that you're bringing forward, keep the straight and narrow on what you're wanting to do. Don't get taken off path. We're also going to pull from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle here. Let's see what else they would like you to know about this physical adventure. All right, so what else for our Aquarians, please? All right, they do want this one, just this one right here. And you've got the Hunter. Track down your fears and your desires. Yeah. Again, really in this place of action and movement, really going after what you're wanting. Let's see what they have to offer us here as well. And it says, track down all of your fearful thoughts and feelings, and when you find them, you will find your desires too. I think when this card's talked about that. The Hunter card is based on this author's favorite Celtic god, Cernunnos, Cernunnos. He is the stag god of the wild and represents both the hunted and the hunter. Similarly, the Hunter helps you connect with an energy that is both fearful and fearless. Your fears are the only things that are standing between you and what you desire at this time. So you have to come face to face with them, as the Hunter does with wild animals, and go beyond them. Instead of being hunted down by your fears or other feelings that you have buried, become the Hunter. You're being given confidence and strength at this time to use your power to make a difference. You're not here to cower away or live in the shadows. You are here to realize your fullest potential. But this can only occur when you step up and do what needs to be done. And when this card arises, there could be an opportunity to face an aspect of your past or bring closure to a situation that has been haunting you. If you're a man or identify as a male, this card represents your masculinity and an opportunity to know yourself more deeply. If you are a female or identify as a female, this card represents your capacity to be strong and powerful and overcome limitations. I love this. It's so perfect, all rolling so well together here, reinforcing the same messages. We will go into the next suit, which is, of course, the suit of Aquarius, air element. So that is you. You are an air sign. Even though you're a water bearer, you are an air sign. And this is normally the suit of swords, but they call it feathers in this deck. And this is all the mind. It's your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations. So this is all about the mind world, right? So whatever the creator and spirit want all you Aquarians to know about your mental adventure during November. So what would you like our Aquarians to know? Yeah. 8 of feathers, 8 of swords. This is so much what this has been talking about too, because the 8 of swords normally has someone that's like, has a blindfold on, has their arms bound, and they're surrounded by the 8 swords, which represents the small t truths of the human world that are rooted in the fears of losing conditional love. So identifying the fears we have in our lives, this 8 is about that. It's a movement up. It's a movement out of that situation and that experience. So you definitely are looking into those thoughts and those limiting beliefs that you had, those fears you have of stepping up and being seen and being shown and guiding people. It's being overcome. You are really looking into it here. We'll also pull a numerology card here, numerology guidance card from this deck, and we're going to see what else they want you to know about your mental adventure. All right. So what else for our Aquarians? Actually, they want that one right there. Yeah, and you have a timeout. Card number 37 here. And we'll take a look and see. Actually, they don't want me to read from the book because they're saying that you have been on this time out. I almost have like hanged man energy here, which is all about you've been hanging upside down, gleaning knowledge, because it basically has this mythology of, Odin, who was the king of the gods. He hung himself upside down from the tree of life, or the tree of knowledge, and by one foot, and actually sacrificed one of his physical eyes so that he could have access to like his third eye, to all the knowledge of the universe and all this great knowledge. And I feel like this is what it has been, feel like you've been going through, but now is the time that it's the ending and new beginning. 37, 7 plus 3 is 10, which is the number of endings and new beginnings. It's time for the timeout to stop. And it's now time to be seen and to move forward and to make these changes. It's like 37, 10 is also the month of October. So it's like this fruition has come in October. The spark has started in October, but you're coming out in this huge way and really being seen, especially with the 6 of Wands. I mean, everything really has been saying it, that you are being seen as this leader and moving forward. And you're being nudged to even go further with that. So this is awesome. And then lastly, we're going to move here into the suit of, or the water element, which is the suit normally of cups. This one they call it shells. And that's, of course, all about emotions. So this will be what Creator and Spirit want you to know about your emotional adventure during the month of November. All right, so what else? What would you like our Aquarians to know about their emotional adventure for all our Aquarians, please? Okay, that's the one. And you've got the 7 of shells, which is all about choice, emotional choice. That there's so much going on. There's so many things happening. I kind of feel like that represents, because there's like so much to choose from, so much going on in your life. It's just like not overwhelming, but you just have to really focus in here because you've got so much that's happening with all of this that you just feel like you're juggling a bunch of different things all at once, but you can do it. You get into your air element, into your mind and your organization. If you're like me, it's spreadsheet city. I just have lists and spreadsheets, and it's like, get it organized and just take it a moment at a time, one step at a time. Don't get overwhelmed by all the details. Try to enjoy the moment as you're going through it as well. All right. Now, the last card for your monthly reading here is going to be from the Queen of the Moon Oracle. And being the last card, it can represent more about what the Creator and Spirit want you to know about your emotional adventure, but it's also can be a wild card. Whatever else they would like you to know about this month of November. One more time. All right. So what else for our Aquarians, please? What else would you like them to know? There it goes. And you've got fear. Yep, it is about the fears, letting go of the fears for sure. Very solid message that is going on here. And this is card number 11. So I talked about master number 11. We got master number 33, and 33 plus 11 is 44. So that is them confirming that this is a master number. It's a high master number. It's going to a significant higher level. So do not fear that. It says the time for courage is here. Fear is only useful if it teaches you something. You must examine whether your fears are old or new, useful or unhelpful. Fear blocks flow. If there's one thing that stops people from fulfilling their dreams or even getting things done that they want done, it's fear. Experiencing fear is built in, a chemical part of the way our brain works to protect us. Emotions such as fear cause the production of a whole raft of body chemicals that give us the best chance of coping with situations that need our attention to survive. There is a healthy kind of fear, the kind that warns us to keep out of a dangerous situation or stay clear of someone who instinctively makes us weary. However, it would be a rare person who does not have at least one fear that does not serve them. A fear that is unrealistic or untrue, or perhaps based on an outmoded experience or something that is buried so deeply we only see the symptoms rather than the fear itself. Most fears have been formed with the positive intent of protection. We need to separate that intention out and deal with it in a more resourceful and less destructive way if we are to create ease and flow in our lives. Fear has many names. Covert ones are envy, jealousy, codependency, procrastination, bullying, people-pleasing, disconnection. More overt ones are avoidance, fear of failure, or fear of success. There is, however, a kind of antidote to fear, and it's courage. Fear will put up an initial resistance to courage, but it has no real long-term power against it. While we can be fearful and courageous at the same time, and I think courage contains a mighty big dose of fear, we can choose to face that fear and flow through it until we fear less, then eventually become fearless. The process isn't always graceful. It isn't always impressive because it may be slow and deliberate steps we take. Taking these steps isn't always easy, an understatement. It isn't always apparent to others, so it should be about us measuring how far we've come and not worrying about what anyone else thinks. Comparison is useless. Courage is powerful no matter what form it takes. Wow. And that companion stone for that is aquamarine. This lion guy talked all about that, right? The courage, having the courage to step up and rule your kingdom too. So what an amazing, super clear, brilliant reading for you, all you Aquarians, for the month of November. I'm really excited about all of us stepping up, leading the world into a place that they cannot even imagine. I send you so much love, all my fellow brothers and sisters, and I'm excited to see what you do out in the world as well. If you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these readings, I also put out weekly energy updates for each individual zodiac sign and a few other types of videos throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of these and be notified immediately when these become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button, and then clicking the subscribe button gives you access to the notification bell. When you go in there, there is an option for all. And if you click on that, then you'll be notified of any new videos that do come out on this channel. And also you get notified of when I'm going live. I do go live every day now, providing free readings for a period of time. So if you haven't stopped by to check that out, I would really love to see you. It is currently Sunday through Fridays at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. Mountain Time, because I also go on Instagram at 5 p.m. On Saturdays on Instagram. And then Friday and Saturday morning, it's 11 a.m. and Sundays, 10 a.m. Mountain. So again, if you are interested, stop by and say hello. I would love to see you. Doing those things also helps spread the Zen love, and it does help my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like or share one of my videos, comment on one of my videos, or subscribe to my channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy, crazy, excited, happy, it wants to share my videos with other people as well automatically. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, please know I am very, very grateful. These also are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings. All that information is listed in the description box of this video below. All right, powerful, leader, roaring Aquarians, please know as you go throughout this month and every moment of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things, and of course, I love you too. Have an amazing month. We'll be talking soon. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.